and welcome to another round of questions and answers with Mamas Uncut, where you send in your questions about parenting, motherhood, relationships, and we give you the best advice we possibly can. And don't worry, all of the questions that you send in always remain anonymous. So again, we're welcoming back Lisa and Mindy. You guys ready to answer some questions?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get to it. Are ultrasound dates exact? Can an ultrasound date be exact on when you conceived? Has anyone been exact before? Because I may have gotten myself in a sticky situation and I'm not sure who my baby's father is.
Yeah.
Thinking about getting a prenatal paternity test, has anyone used Alpha Biolabs? Were the results ever correct?
I'm going to say do the paternity test and trust that more than the ultrasound. The ultrasound's ballpark. The paternity test is DNA driven, and that's going to be accurate.
Yeah, she probably just wants to think through it because she's feeling stressed. And she's pregnant, so that does not decrease stress at all, naturally. No. We all know it makes it go through the roof. So definitely just be open about it and get it figured out and worked out now. I think if you work everything out, the sooner the better. So that there's clarity and that there's an open, you know which direction you're going to go and what you need to do for your child when they come.
Well, and you've got a much better sense. It sounds like she's fairly early in the process.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once you know, she's got three choices, right? Choice one is, hey, I don't necessarily care who the dad is. I'm going to go this alone. Now, there's implications for your child down the road about that.
Mm-hmm.
Alternatively, you can, figure out who the dad is and be transparent with both of them, because you're going to need a DNA sample with them both that it could be them. And then once you know who it is, you've had the conversation, and at least you're going into, the birth of your child with a lay of the land and with more certainty, because knowing whether the father wants to be involved or not is a really important aspect of what her next steps are, right? It's a very important aspect of how she decides to move forward in this entire process, because, doing it as a single mom is a very different mentality than not. And you can kind of work on some ground rules with the father ahead of time, regardless of what those might be. And so, yeah, I would say, you're early in the pregnancy, be proactive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think if you're totally fine getting a paternity test, you might as well do it. If you have any sort of question in your mind and you truly want to know who the father is, then I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And then also you have to have an open conversation with the two men it could potentially be. I don't know if that's something she's just trying to avoid, but kind of sounds like it. But at the same time, you don't want to, spend the first couple of years with, the wrong man, that can be traumatizing for the kid as well.
She only needs one DNA sample, right?
That's
because
true.
it's a process of elimination. So she can say, okay, the ultrasound is right. Based on that date, it's this guy. Based on, or I've got a much better relationship with this person. I'm going to go open up and share with him over here. I think you've got to be thoughtful, but you do have some choices if you want to go the paternity test route of, but at the end of the day, knowing who the dad is, if it can be close, is important.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, don't forget to send us your questions, and remember, they always stay anonymous. Bye.